on, guys? BGJ. Today we're gonna be reacting to I Made Stranger Things in Lego. By TD Bricks. Alright, let's get into this.
In this video, I'm going to take iconic characters, scenes, and other random things from Stranger Things and recreate them with Lego. Let's go.
Also, if you have not seen Stranger Things, unlike I have seen Stranger Things, click off this video, because this contains spoilers.
So for those who don't know Stranger Things, it's an 80s themed Netflix TV show where a group of people from the fictional town of Hawkins, Indiana face a series of mysterious and treacherous events. Well, a few years ago, Lego released their very own Stranger Things set based off season 1 of the show, which sold for $200 and came with some iconic minifigures as well as the iconic Byers house. Well, since then, 3 more seasons of the show have popped up and Lego still hasn't made more sets. So in rebellion, I'm going to commit an illegal building technique. Just kidding, I can't have the cops on me again. I'm going to design my very own custom Lego sets based on numerous seasons and episodes of the show. Before we start designing these sets, we need some minifigures. My first option was to snag some from the Stranger Things set. Here's Will Byers, Dustin Henderson, Mike Wheeler, Lucas Sinclair, 11, Joyce Byers, Jim Hopper, and a Demogorgon. But there's a problem. I still don't have enough. There's so many new characters that have been introduced throughout the seasons, so I went searching across the internet for some custom designs and found quite a bit from this company called minifigs.me. So I went ahead and ordered these, waited a week, then they arrived in the mail. Here's Vecna. Look how detailed the printing is. 2 versions of Max, one from season 4 and one from season 2. Steve Harrington and Robin in their Scoops Ahoy outfits from season 3. Eddie Munson from season 4. Dustin Henderson and Erica from season 3. Dustin Henderson, Will Byers, Mike Wheeler, and Lucas Sinclair from season 4. Jim Hopper and Murray from season 3. And everyone's favorite, Alexei the Russian dude. Go check out minifigs.me, by the way. I'll link it below. But even that wasn't enough, so I went ahead and made a few more custom minifigs with my parts. So here's Jonathan Byers, and here's Argyle from season 4. His outfit's whack, so I tried my best making him. And finally, it looks like we have a pretty good selection of people. Seriously, it's a lot of people. Now it's time to put myself in the shoes of a Lego designer and design some custom Stranger Things sets. This is how it's going to work. I'm going to make one custom set from each season of the show. So in that case, I'm going to be making 4 different sets. Some of these might turn out really big, and I got a week to make this video, so we got no time to waste. Let's go ahead and make the Surfer Boy pizza van that Jonathan, Argyle, Will, and Mike used to travel from California to Nevada. I put in the research, and the specific model of this car is the Volkswagen Type 2 T3. I really like these cars, and I think they have a special old-school charm, and this one in particular comes in light yellow. But in Lego, that's kind of an uncommon color, but thankfully I went ahead and ordered some parts a week in advance. So now we can get building. Thankfully, it's a blocky car, and since Lego's blocky, this won't be too challenging. It's also got lots of lettering on the body panel, which might be hard to make with such little space, so for simplicity's sake, we can probably skip that. This car has the Surfer Boy Pizza logo on the top in the shape of a surfboard, so we can use this surfboard piece right here to replicate that. I really wanted to keep the front bodywork and the rear of the vehicle looking accurate, and I even added some small details like some door handles, a gas tank cover, adding studs on the wheels for hubcap, a detailed interior with seats, and some luggage in the back. And of course, it's missing some minifigs, so let's throw in Jonathan, Argyle, Mike, and Will. For a chef's kiss, let's add an environment for this car to drive in. So using a sideways building technique, I made a section of a road, and surrounding it, I'm going to use some tan parts to make dirt and sand. I'm going to add a cactus, a dead plant, and a telephone pole, and it looks like we have a completed segment of a desert that this car can drive on. Okay, now let's jump all the way back to season 1. Lego already made the Byers house as a set for this season, so we can't do that idea. But something we can make, though, is the upside-down portal from Hawkins' laboratory. So we can start by laying out some space for a large gray wall. I'm going to use some slopes to shape out an opening for the portal to go, and I'm also going to use a sideways building technique and some clips to connect random things from the upside down. I'm going to throw in some dark brown leaf pieces, these skeleton arms, minifig hands, and some claws. I mean, just by the name of these parts alone, I know this build's going to be creepy. And behind the portal, we can add a layer of transparent orange to make it look like it's glowing, and to make this build feel like a laboratory, we can add a few computers so people can run tests or play games. And for minifigures, we can take Jim Hopper and Joyce Byers and suit them up in some hazmat uniforms, and it looks like that finishes our season 1 build. Just watch out for Demogorgons. Okay, now it's time to jump to season 2, and something I love about the season is the Palace Arcade. Pretty much it's the local arcade in Hawkins, and I think it would make a really cool retro build. So this is going to be kind of a big and chunky one, so we're going to need a large base plate to work on. And the theme colors seem to be orange, gray, and purple, and since purple's another uncommon color, I went ahead and ordered some more. Stranger Things really kind of catch my bank account lacking. We can start by laying out the foundation and getting the first few layers of bricks down, but before we continue building, let's add an interior. I made 4 arcade machines, all in random colors, but they all have a large screen and some buttons to play with. Let's add some flooring using this checkered tile pattern, and I'm going to keep some parts of the floor studded just so we can connect the arcade machines. I'm also going to add an air hockey table and one of these rigged coin machines that people get kicked out for shaking. Now this is looking like an arcade I can pull up to with the boys, so we can continue building up the walls while adding some doors and windows, and as we reach the top we can add a few overhangs, build up the walls a little more, and finally, using an illegal building technique, don't tell the cops, I'm gonna make a roof. We can't forget to add a few minifigs, so let's throw in all the kiddos from the show, including Mike, Will, Dustin, Lucas, and Max, and it looks like our Season 2 build is complete.
Stranger Things 3 is probably
like
my
the final
favorite
season
season.
on our list is Season 3, and I want to make something from the Starcourt Mall, which is where a lot of scenes take place in the show. Let's go ahead and make Scoops Ahoy, which is where Steve Harrington and Robin sell ice cream. Oh yeah, ice cream. I'm going to make a cutout section of the store, so to start, I'll add some checkered flooring. I'm going to use some studs for all the ice cream flavors, and we need to build some freezers for them to go in so they don't melt and upset all the customers. We can add a checkout station with a cash register to hold all the money, and behind everything we can add a large workstation to keep all the ice cream cones, cups, some fruits and condiments that people could want on their ice cream. I don't work at an ice cream shop, but if I did, I would probably need all this. And to prevent any angry Karens, let's include a table for customers to sit down and start throwing in our minifigs. Here's Steve and Robin, and here's some random people that are here to buy ice cream. Now we can start building up the walls, adding a light door, a couple windows, and a few menus. And it looks like that finishes our Season 3 build.
Quote, quote,
And wow,
menus.
we have so many sets now. We won't need you anymore.
Why would you do that to a $200 Lego set?
We can do some quick bonus rounds. I went to Instagram to gain some ideas, and we had some good ones. Well, I mean, most of you guys did. First, let's make the creepy grandfather clock. I'm gonna use some brown parts for the frame of the clock, some gold pieces for the pendulum, and this printed disc for the actual clock. To go with this build, let's throw in Vecna, Max, give her a radio to listen to, and I would play Kate Bush, but I can't because my past 7 videos have copyright claims, and I'm no longer making a living on YouTube. Also, comment below what song you would play if you started hearing Vecna's clock. Next, let's make the Toddfather, which is an old Cadillac from...
I would play, probably either Every Door or You're Mine from Baldi's Basics. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean.
Season 3. To match the paint job, I'm going to use some tan bricks, and I'm going to also use some dark red pieces for a leather interior. There's a bunch of small details I want to nail down, like getting the front and the back look accurate as well, adding some door handles and some rear view mirrors. Now it's really starting to look like a car. I'm also going to give tons of room on the inside so I can seat 4 minifigures. Let's throw in Jim Hopper, Joyce, Alexi, and Murray. And boom, our second car to add to the collection. Now I can go play with this outside. Quick suspension test. Oh crap, this piece actually broke. I also want to make a fire scene where Eddie Munson plays Master of Puppets on his guitar. I rewatched this scene like 5 times. It's hard to see anything because of how dark the lighting is, but since it's the upside down, we can go ahead and make some things for him to stand on. So I'm going to use a lot of these darker colored parts. Here's my Eddie Munson minifig, and here's an electric guitar to go with him. I also made this amplifier that we can put next to him as well, and it looks like that completes this build. But
what about Dustin?
Obeying your master, obey me and subscribe, or else Will Smith will slap you. Okay, y'all, so if you're friends with the Stranger Things cast, tell them to watch the video. Comment what your favorite set is. Also have a playlist of other Stranger Things builds I've done several years ago, so go watch that. Also go check out Brandon's channel. He just released a vlog of us going to Legoland. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.
They jumped in the pool.
I'm gonna show y'all how I made my own.
Well, hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if the outro and intro are good. This is the first time I ever used CapCut, so yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and notifications. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.